that's the issue, if the issue is training.
Environmental Protection Agency dialing back vehicle emission standards established by the Obama administration. David Cole is the chair of Auto Harvest.
The consumer is kind of left out of the picture. If you were to look at the annual fuel cost for the average car owner, what you see as you go to higher and higher levels of miles per gallon, the value to the consumer gets smaller and smaller.
And he says those regulations need to address the needs of car buyers. You're listening to NCN News.
Used auto and truck parts. They can even ship your part right to your front door. Shop the rebate store with over 10,000 parts and ask about their Interstate Battery Special for just $45 with your exchange. That's right, only $45 with your exchange. Visit the website for more information at StandridgeAuto.com. Standridge Auto Parts, 1521 Sulphur Springs Road in Shelby, serving this area since 1972.
When you need septic service, call the experienced pros at Dennis Willis Septic Service of Cherryville. Their contractors are experienced, knowledgeable, and prepared to exceed your expectations. Fully insured, Willis Septic Service offering pumping, installation, service and repair, and inspection on all major septic systems. Call the pros today. Dennis Willis Septic Service of Cherryville, 704-864-1549. Proud supporters of Cherryville Ironman Baseball.
In local news, a Lincolnton woman has been charged with one misdemeanor count of child abuse after she allegedly pulled the hair of an 18-month-old child at the Children's Academy daycare where she worked. On March 23rd, deputies spoke with the mother of the 18-month-old child, who stated that on March 21st, she received a call from the Mini Academy Daycare on Unity Church Road in Denver that another child had pulled her daughter's hair hard enough to pull hair out of the child, but was okay. Several hours later, a staff member at the academy called the mother and told her that after they reviewed the video, it shows a staff member pulling the child's hair, not another child. The employee, 23-year-old Rebecca Nicole DeGregory of Lincolnton, was suspended, then terminated from the daycare center by the owner. On March 26, DeGregory was charged with one misdemeanor count of child abuse. She was released on a $5,000 unsecured bond with a court date of April 6th. In other news, U.S. District Judge Richard L. Voorhees handed down lengthy prison terms to two drug traffickers Monday involved in separate methamphetamine trafficking conspiracies, announced R. Andrew Murray, U.S. Attorney for the Western District of North Carolina. 41-year-old Chuck Allen Church of Morganton was sentenced to 240 months, followed by 5 years of supervised release. In September 2017, Church pleaded guilty to methamphetamine trafficking conspiracy, possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine, and possession of a firearm by a felon. According to court records from 2016 to 2017, Church was part of a methamphetamine trafficking ring operating in and around Caldwell County. In a separate case, 54-year-old Jeffrey Brent Church of Conley Springs was sentenced to 169 months in prison. The two men are not related. According to court records from 2014 to 2017, Jeffrey Church was responsible for trafficking methamphetamine in Caldwell and Catawba counties and elsewhere. In addition to the prison term imposed, Judge Voorhees also ordered Church to serve 5 years under court supervision upon completion of his prison terms. In making Monday's announcement, U.S. Attorney Murray thanked all the law enforcement agencies for their investigative efforts. Assistant U.S. Attorney Stephen R. Coffinen of the U.S. Attorney's Office in Charlotte is in charge of the prosecution. A man was shot Monday evening in the parking lot of Gaston Dental Associates, and while police are calling a drive-by shooting, the victim was shot in the upper right leg, and the car he was a passenger in was attempting to pull out onto East Franklin Boulevard at the time. Police are not releasing the name of the victim or the shooting suspect. The victim of the shooting was taken to a nearby hospital in a great amount of pain, but emergency crews stated he was stable and talking as they transported him. A Gastonian man was arrested around 2 a.m. Sunday morning at a nightclub for the wounding of another man. He allegedly shot 4 times on March 25th. 23-year-old Shaquille Devontae Rice, who has a lengthy criminal record, was charged with firing a weapon into a house on Parkview Drive, attempting to kill 26-year-old Ontarius Haynes. Haynes was hit 4 times but survived. Rice has been arrested 4 other times in the past 2 years and has drug charges and other crimes pending. He was booked and given a $104,000 bond. A husband and wife from Cleveland County were charged with animal cruelty Monday after Animal Control obtained a search warrant and found 6 dead dogs and 13 others being neglected on the property. 46-year-old Patricia Schmutz and 45-year-old Stephen Schmutz live on Botts Road between Falston and Lithia Springs Road. One of the dead dogs was found in a wire crate. 2 were in a 10 by 10 foot kennel, and the other were inside the house. The investigating officer's report states, quote, "For the well-being of the animals, it is deemed necessary to remove any and all animals from the property, whether dead or alive." The couple was released from jail after each posted a $10,000 bond. Each has a probable cause hearing on April 19th. An Alexander County couple, deputies say, went missing along with their 4-month-old daughter, is in custody. 48-year-old Carl Lee Dotson and 32-year-old Brandy Michelle Risden were arrested around 8:30 a.m. Monday near a motel in Wytheville, Virginia. An arrest warrant was issued for Dotson for failure to appear in court on assault charges. Risden, Dotson's girlfriend, reportedly went missing with their baby. The 4-month-old was found safe in West Virginia Thursday. Officials said the girl had been dropped off with family members. Risden had previously issued a domestic violence protection order against Dotson, deputies said. Deputies say the circumstances surrounding the trio's disappearance is unclear. Risden was allegedly expected to testify against Dotson in court. Police say they located a Kawasaki motorcycle with a North Carolina plate that the couple was believed to be driving. The pair was arrested and charged with possession of a firearm and controlled substance. Charges are pending for Dotson and Risden in Virginia. They're also awaiting extradition back to North Carolina. In sports, tonight on WCSL at 7:20, it's the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals, while on WOHS and WLON, it's the Charlotte Hornets at Chicago at 8 p.m. That's a look at news. I'm Milton Baker reporting.
Feeling a little hungry? Stop into Hefner's Superette at 1410 East Church Street, Cherryville for breakfast or lunch. On the grill is Harvey. With his experience, he can cook you up a Philly cheesesteak sandwich or a delicious Lotta burger done right. Hefner's Superette